Blessed are we, witches. All right. So, this is going to be our energy update for the week ahead for April 5th through the 11th. Let me know in the comment section below if you actually like me doing this the way I'm doing it now. I'm just playing with new formats, every single day, or, one chunk of a video where you can click the timestamps and I put that back in the timestamps and go back every day to that video or watch it like before for that entire week. So it makes the user experience a little better. So let me know if you like that. I'm doing this live in my members only group, and then this will be released publicly in the early hours on Sunday. So I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having fun, enjoying, and a little bit about how I do this again, because a few people have asked. I take into consideration the astrology of the day. So again, I'm not an astrologer at the moment. I am learning. It's exciting to me. I am learning, so I'm utilizing that, but I'm also utilizing different forms of divination, psychic connection, divine downloads, just all of the stuff. So I will take into consideration, like for Sunday, I know that the moon trines Uranus and opposes Neptune. There's other things that are happening, and I pay attention to whatever that means. I pay attention to that energy, and I take that into consideration, but I also listen to spirit. I listen to certain divination methods, and I formulate my own response, right? So that's kind of how I do. I listen to what needs to be expressed and I share it. Okay, so that's kind of how I do it. So yeah, I hope y'all are enjoying these. And now let's get into it, because it's going to be a little bit. So for Sunday, April 5th, 2020. So again, let's see. Let's show this for Sunday. April 5th, 2020. And I hope you like the little ticker at the bottom. I'm like, okay, let's have some fun. Sunday, we know Sunday is influenced by success and joy and happiness and just good, like, solar energy, right? So we have that imbued into everything that applies, everything that is going on today, right? So again, for Sunday, April 5th, 2020, enjoy the solar energy of the day, y'all. This is a good day to focus on what makes you unique and embracing the beauty of who you are. So it's really about yourself. It's really about, what your specialties in life are, what inspires you, what makes you you. Focus on that, embrace that, nurture that. So the more we spend time in quarantine, we are given opportunities to discover our true thoughts and how we can utilize them to design our world. Today has great energy flow to help us really discover more about ourselves and how we can create a new path for the life we want. So let yourself soak up the solar rays and sorry, I'll make myself laugh. Not enough coffee. So let yourself soak up the solar rays the day has to offer, the insight that may come through, and ponder the way you have been living life and how it fits in with the way you seek to live life. So don't rush to make any decisions yet. Just flirt with the idea of new patterns being implemented and trust that it is enough right now. So Sunday's a really great day. It's a great day to remember who we are. It's a great day to allow for things to come up. Solar energy allows for growth, right? So when the sun hits the earth and the seeds are planted, it has enough emotional value, right? It's water, and then the sun hits it, allows things to grow. It perks things up, it brings things out. And so that's kind of what's happening today for Sunday, April 5th, 2020. So we have things that are coming out, and we are allowing ourselves to step into our true nature, our uniqueness, and asking ourselves, like, what's really in alignment with what I want for my life? Because again, this is a very fascinating point that I've expressed before. A lot of people are at home. They're in self-quarantine. They're not able to work, or they're not able to go anywhere. So that hustle and bustle of the outside world isn't really influencing right now. And so we have this extreme, very interesting opportunity to pay attention to our vibration, to pay attention to what we think and how we feel, and allowing for these things to come forth. And so we are getting this opportunity for growth. And so and saying, pay attention to what makes you you, what makes you happy, what is your uniqueness, and allow yourself to really come to terms with who you are and what you really want for yourself, and focus in on that. And again, you don't have to make any decisions to change your life right now, but flirt with the idea of stepping into this newness, this new energy that you want to emit, right? And so that's kind of what's important about Sunday energy. Don't make any, don't make any changes, don't force anything, simply flirt with the idea, flirt with the expression, and then pay attention throughout the week to when you want to make those changes, but just have fun with it. So that's kind of Sunday's energy. So then we go into Monday, right? And as you can look at the ticker, Monday is associated with the moon and emotions. And we know that the psychic energy is associated with Monday. And we have our emotional expressions and a very deep energy, heavy energy at times with a Monday. So April 6th, 2020, the moon enters Libra at 2:16 p.m. Pacific and 5:16 p.m. Eastern. Let me know if you like me expressing that. Some people enjoy that information, some people don't. So just let me know if it works for you. That way, it's just information that you can work with. So the moon enters Libra at 2:16 p.m. Pacific and 5:16 Eastern time. And when the moon hits Libra, this is a good time to focus on bringing alignment to our life situation. So bringing balance, bringing focus, bringing organized energy into it. So it's a great time to bring focus, again, to working well with others, community partnerships, bringing a sense of balance and respect to your reality. So when the moon hits Libra, the vibration that's being offered right now is, maybe working well with a group dynamic, bringing balance back into something that we have to co-create with, right? So that's for Monday, a little aspect of Monday. So there's a lot of great things happening in the cosmos today. So let's see this. There's a lot of great things happening in the cosmos today to help us look at our daily life and assess the information we are working with. It is a good time to focus on our routine, our new normal, again, because we kind of had, we've had a lot of things shake up recently. So it's a good time to focus on our routine, our new normal, and figure out the way we want to experience our daily activities right now. Focus on bringing love into your everyday occurrence. Express how you feel to the people that matter to you. It is important for you to share and for them to receive, because again, it's sometimes it's more about, being able to express to someone how we feel because they need to receive it. We think that they know how we feel. We assume, right? And then when we express it to them, they're like, oh, I needed to hear that. Thank you so much. And then when we feel that connection, we're like, wow, we actually really needed that as well. So that's kind of what's going on as well today. Express how you feel to the people that matter to you. So today, let us focus on bringing our spirits up, uplifting, and feeling really good about where we are headed. Allow for new ideas to inspire us to get up and follow through. There's going to be a lot of inspirational energies. Again, as we express ourselves and we share with that and build that connection, things will start to flow into our reality and our mind, and we'll get all sorts of different inspirational ideas, and it will flow through and be fun. So allow for new ideas to inspire us to get up and follow through, right? So we have to also take action. So patience will be required of us when we start something new, but that's okay. We do have the time to work these things through. Give yourself a much needed break by focusing on cleaning things up and maybe rearranging the furniture or putting up a painting that you enjoy so you can be surrounded by something beautiful. So another aspect of today's energy for April 6th, 2020 is that we want to surround ourselves with something beautiful, and we also want to shift the energy because again we can get bored, and we can enjoy like moving things around, like cleaning, and then like moving furniture. Sometimes it's like we have a small space and like I can only do so much, but sometimes I want to move the couch in a different direction, and I'll do that. So it's about that, or a piece of artwork, something that you enjoy, something that you find beautiful. Put that somewhere where you'll walk by or you'll see often, that will inspire you and remind you like, oh, okay. Because again, Mondays can be very heavy. And again, a lot of people don't look forward to Mondays. It's very emotionally charged, and it's not necessarily depressing, but it can be, because again, it's so emotional, so we can get overwhelmed. And so having little things around us where we shift the energy, the vibration of our atmosphere, or we put things that are art inspired and we find beautiful around us, it helps us to come out of our own head space and heart space, because again, Mondays can really put that energy on us, right? So definitely consider doing that. So there is a nice flow to the energy today. Bask in it and know that as we enter our night, our evening, that all of this new energy can leave us feeling a little unsettled. This is our old programming coming up, trying to keep us in a state of disempowerment. Simply recognize it and allow for yourself to embrace the fun and beauty of the day you had experienced. So, okay, so we kind of touched on that. So Monday, again, it uproots a lot of stuff because it's very heavy and emotional, right? So the vibration that's being offered today, there's a lot of newness. We will see that pattern this week. There's a lot of newness coming through, new growth and new experiences. And sometimes when we flirt with the idea of having something new, we get a little embarrassed if it doesn't go the right way, or we get frustrated. And so when we have this new experience and we start doing new things and having fun and enjoying ourselves, that we have another aspect of ourselves that can come in and try to like ruin it. Old programming can come up and try to like take us a step back, or hold us back, or say you're not good enough, right? But the key here is to realize like that's what's going on when you have that sort of inner saboteur. You have that voice in your head saying, oh, you suck. Just know that, just be excited to hear that, because it's like, oh, I'm making growth. I'm growing here, because look, this little bitch in my head is trying to, take me down. I don't think so. Thank you. I like this. This is exciting to me, because it's saying, oh, I'm making improvements in my life and I'm feeling better. And so this voice here, it's just it's old programming. It's going to be worked out. I'm going to work through it. That's cool. Let it go, right? So just honor it and recognize it, and then move on, right? So that's kind of what's being offered on Monday. And now we get into Tuesday. Yeah, sugar. Tuesday, and Tuesday is associated with Mars, right? And we know that Mars energy will influence the rest of what is being expressed. So Mars energy is like action-oriented, like warlike, assertive, very fiery, right? Passionate. So some cool energy with Mars. So April 7th, 2020, the full moon is in Libra at 7:35 p.m. Pacific, 10:35 p.m. Eastern. Full moon power, full moon blessings, y'all. Full moon fun. So definitely take full advantage of the full moon and do something fun for yourself. Do something that you want to create. Do you have any full moon plans? Let me know, because I'm always inspired by what you do and what you might put into action. So the full moon is in Libra. And let's see. This is a good time to cast and focus on bringing things into a state of understanding and healthy flow. So if you're working something, or if you need a healthy mentality, a healthy, again, Mars energy, so we could be maybe implementing a new health routine, fitness, working out, and all of that, this would be a great time to cast for it. Because again, when we implement a new routine and something that's going to bring balance to our lives, and something that's going to be a little new, we need help with following through. Full moon power, boom, yeah, and then we can take action with this. And Libra, perfect for this. On a Tuesday, yes, I think so. So again, great to cast for bringing things into a state of understanding, comprehension, and a healthy flow. So we start our day. We start our day out with some really adventurous energy that tugs at our heart. A lot of the swift energy that requires us to simply go with the flow. Okay, so just know that there's like this intensity, this energy, this vibration that is like being offered. It's gonna be fun and flirty, but it's also like, ooh, just go with the flow. Don't try to halt it. Don't try to force it. Just allow it to flow through, and then we'll have the best experience, right? Best experience possible. So embrace our individuality. We'll notice that this week as well. Embrace our individuality and let that freak flag fly high in the sky. Shit, say that, 10 times fast. But yeah, it's about embracing who you really are, embracing your uniqueness. Again, that's something that initiated this week. So embrace your uniqueness and let yourself, honor and celebrate that. So today is a good day to focus on engaging in discussions that create a shift in your reality, vibration, and mind. Let yourself experience the intense emotions and programs that you are running right now and learn to communicate them so you can understand the process that you are working. Let this excite you and have a playful response to the energy of the day. So go with what is coming to you and allow yourself to move with the information given. Know that right now there is a lot of work being asked of you, and it doesn't seem you are getting the recognition that you deserve, but trust you are making progress here. It's very frustrating when you're doing all of this work and you're accomplishing things, but you're not really getting noticed. You're not really getting anything from it. And it's really frustrating, and it can send us into a different thought process that's not necessarily healthy for us. Don't let it do that, because again, yes, it takes time, but eventually you will be seen and credited for what you're doing. So know that, right? Know that. And let's see, it is also good to question if okay, let me get back here. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. So know that right now there's a lot of work being asked of you, and it doesn't seem you are getting the recognition that you deserve, but trust you are making progress here. It is also good to question if we are doing too much or very little. Give yourself a break when necessary and make sure to get back into the work that you need to be doing. Don't allow yourself to simply fuck off and get nothing done. So really, it's like, be very aware, be very discerning of what you're doing. Are you investing enough time and energy into the work that you're doing, or are you just playing too much? Just make sure to bring in, like, again, full moon and Libra, bring in that healthy balance of work and play, and knowing how to navigate that. And I think a lot of people right now who are working from home are dealing with that, especially a lot of people with children. It's like you're at home, you're not really set up to work at home, but you're doing the work at home, and you have kids, you have people around you, even husbands or wives or just people, whatever. People are people. So they're trying to, they don't understand, but they're, taking away from your work. You're used to focus at work. And so you're kind of like, oh, wow, I have to pay attention to them. And I need to be working. What am I doing? It's finding that balance, finding that new normal for yourself. But really, with Tuesday energy, it's definitely looking to have some adventure, looking to have some fun, but also utilizing the power, the energy, the vibration of the day to engage with people that matter to you. So it's about communication as well. It's about engaging and expressing things that are important to you and that are important in the creation, in the designing of your new reality. So if you want to create something in your life, have conversations today, engage with people in a way that is expressing the way you want to step into your reality. Does that make sense? So you want to experience a reality in a different way. You want to manifest something different. So start talking to people about things that are important to you. Start communicating. I know it's Tuesday, but still there's a lot of communication here as well. And action, like express it through your body, right? Your body language. There's a lot of cool energy today to bring balance, to bring understanding, and, to be very discerning in your actions. Are you doing too much? Not enough? Bring balance there, right? So that is Tuesday, April 7th. So we will get into Wednesday. Wednesday is associated with Mercury. Mercury, communication, healing, networking, right? April 8th, 2020. The moon enters Scorpio at 1:17 p.m. Pacific, 4:17 p.m. Eastern. Again, this is Wednesday, April 8th, 2020. I don't know. I just enjoy saying 2020. So the moon entering Scorpio. So this brings a little zap intensity to the vibe today, right? Like the shock, this intense, cool, enticing vibration. So embrace the experiences and emotions that come up, indulge in them, and allow yourself to really explore the intricate nature of all that you are. So are you noticing a pattern for the week? It's really about focusing on who you are, what you are, how you engage and how you experience, and really, embracing the emotional, the juiciness, the deliciousness of what you offer to yourself, to your reality, to your life, right? So it's a good day to relax and not be too harsh on yourself. So don't judge too harshly. Again, allow yourself to do the minimal that needs to be done and be absolutely fine with it. You will not hear me say that often, but that's what's going on today, y'all. For me, that's gonna be challenging probably, but it's really about being a little at ease with what's going on. So again, let me repeat that. Allow yourself to do the minimal that needs to be done and be absolutely fine with it. There's a lot of energy in the air that has us questioning where we are, obsessing as well as how people may not be as trustworthy as they express. But also, it opens the door for us asking where we are being ridiculous and if we are asking too much from other people. So really, it's like the energy that's coming up. There's a lot of energy in the air that really has us wondering, like, oh my gosh, it's questioning and obsessing. Like, can I trust this person? Maybe I can't trust this person. Can I trust them? I don't really know. And it's really asking about our connections to people, our connections to relationships, our connections to the way we communicate. Are we obsessing about something too much? Are we allowing it to get into our heads? Are we, is this something real? Is this something legit? Is it founded upon something? It opens the door for us asking where we are being ridiculous and if we are asking too much from other people. So it's like, are we asking too much of other people? Or do we expect too much from other people? And again, are we expecting other people to behave the way we would choose to behave? That's not fair to them, right? Because again, we are the owners of our own reality and our own actions and behaviors. So we cannot possibly expect other people to behave the same way because they are not us. Does that make sense? And so it's very important right now, very challenging because it's very challenging for me too, but it's very challenging because, we can't expect other people to behave and navigate their world the way we would. We can't do that. We shouldn't do that. It's not fair to them. They're working with different stuff, right? It's not better. It's not worse. They're working with their own shit. So that's something that we have to really contemplate today. That's why it's like, just relax, do what you have to get done, but know that there's a lot of like energy in the air that we're questioning things and we're being very aware of what's going on where we are participating in the projection of energy and projection of thought and trying to make people fit into a certain mold and where maybe they're not necessarily the best for us. So, yeah. Okay, so let's calm our tits, y'all, and really take some time to focus on what we are projecting and what our emotions are saying to us. Let's get our shit in alignment before we get into situations we don't need to be in. It is important we give enough time to work through this. A beautiful thing happens when we do this. We are opening pathways of understanding, and we start to view ourselves as the divine and spiritual energies that we are. A sense of awareness and understanding washes over us. Let that inspire you, and as the day progresses, be open to proper discernment in regards to your relationships. What is distracting you right now? What is helping? Focus on maybe implementing new energies into your relationships, but don't allow for yourself to get carried away with something new and not appreciate what you currently have. If you get carried away, we will open. I'm so sorry. I totally typed something wrong. Okay, if we get carried away, we will open the way for getting caught up in our feelers and acting rash. So again, if we're getting carried away, sorry, I wrote that wrong. It was late last night when I was writing this out. If we get carried away in this energy, then we definitely open the pathway for getting caught up in our feelings and acting too rash. We don't want to do that. So we don't have to do that. Again, it's that proper discernment here. So there's a lot of like a relationship energy going on Wednesday. There's a lot of communication energy, and that's kind of why that mental state, it's taxing, and so we need to be very aware of how we express ourselves, and that's why it's very important today to sort of like be a little lax in what you do the necessary things, but no, there's a lot of like information coming up that's allowing us to question our motives and other people's motives, where we are obsessing, right, where we might be obsessing, and then where there's fact as well. And then there's just a lot of things that might try to incite anxiety, and we don't need that. But the cool thing, if we calm ourselves down and we start to allow for us to pay attention to how we feel and what we think, and we allow for that blend of energy to flow through, we start to get a glimpse of who we are on a more spiritual level. Because then when we understand ourselves, we understand how we're working, we're understanding how we are perceiving reality, then we're like, oh, okay, I have this natural flow of energy flowing through me, and I'm open to receiving what is in my highest and best, and I can see myself as this divine being, right? And so it's also important with our relationships to, maybe this relationship that we're contemplating, or maybe that we're obsessing about, if it is something that is healthy that we need to grow with, maybe we need to tackle a relationship in a different way. Maybe we need to add new energy into this, as in like communicate in a different style, express ourselves maybe in a more intense way if that's necessary. We have to discern that for ourselves in our relationships and our situations. But if that's new energy that we need to bring into our relationship, right, then we can, and we have the opportunity for growth. And it's also making us aware that we don't always need to bring in new energy. It's simply also be very mindful if you're appreciative of the energy that you're working right now. Does that make sense? So you might need to tackle this relationship in a new way, or you simply might need to be respectful of the relationship that you have and be appreciative of what you currently have. Don't forget what is there, Don't get carried away in the finding something new or the new vibration, because again, if you get caught up in the obsession of what's going on today, if you get caught up in the newness of creation, then it could just, we can get caught up in our feelings, we can get caught up in our minds as well, and we can make decisions that are not necessarily healthy for us. So be discerning, I guess, is the best way to express that. Okay, so that leads us to Thursday, which is associated with Jupiter, expansion, abundance, success. So we know that vibe, that energy is going to influence the words of the day for April 9th, 2020. So happy Thursday, y'all. Do something fun. So this is a great day to enjoy, really is. So we had the opportunity for some major growth spurts yesterday. So let's lighten it up a little and have fun. Invite good spirits to come play. Be open to reaching out to friends and smile all damn day, y'all. Smile. So really for Thursday, it's about reaching out to friends, connecting, just having fun. Yesterday was a really, Wednesday was really about communication, networking, and understanding the way we express ourselves. And it was about our mind. It was a total mind fuck, really. And so today it's like, you know what? Let's enjoy. Let's make light of it. Let's have fun. Let's reach out to people. invite good spirits to come play, be open to reaching out to friends and smile. There is a flirtatious and sensual fun energy that is infused with the day. So get caught up in it and be loved, channel that vibration, and just be excited. So it reminds me, it really does remind me of the movie. If I don't know if you've seen it, The Witches of Eastwick, when they learn to fly, and how when they learn to fly, how they laugh and they're just like really enjoying themselves, and they let go and they're flying, they're floating, right? And so that's the vibe of the day. That's what's going on. That's the energy being provided for us to work with, right? So yeah, that's the vibe of the day. So there is transformational energy being offered here as well. So if you want to look within and pull out some things that need to be exposed and worked through, you can do this from a heart-centered space, though. So you don't judge yourself. Don't be harsh on yourself. Simply laugh and tackle it with good vibes. All of this happy energy can remind us where we feel stuck, where we feel a little restless in life. So don't get too sad about this. Let it be information so you can assess where this is directed, and if you need to make any changes. Okay, sorry. So what this is expressing is, what, today let's have fun. And if you do have things that you want to work through, that's fine. Don't put that off today. Work through whatever emotional things or whatever things that you want to work through, physical, emotional, spiritual, whatever. But instead of being so heavy, tackle it from the viewpoint of something fun and adventurous. Does that make sense? So whatever you decide to work through today, make sure to do so through the filter of fun, adventure, lightheartedness, right? And know, again, because as we have fun, as we enjoy it, as we just apply that laughter energy to our experience, what happens is, we can realize, like, oh, wow, I'm having a lot of fun. And then reality, whatever that is, reality sets in, and you're like, oh, this isn't something consistent. I have to go back to my normalcy, right? So there's this like really high, and then boom, this sort of drop, this low, where it's like, oh, reality. And that can happen because, again, we're channeling this new vibration, this new energy, we're having fun, we're tackling things from a lighthearted perspective, and then it's like, oh, okay, don't get sad about that. We can consistently change. And so it's simply saying, look, this is good. This is really good information. So where we feel sad, like, oh, I have to get back to reality. What does that mean for you? What does that mean? What is that expressing today? So if you're not really happy about what you're going back to, right? If you're not happy about it, if it brings certain things up for you, don't be sad about it. Simply know that you can change it, right? So let it be information that, again, you can assess, like, where the sadness is being directed, or this like meh is being directed, and then ask yourself, do I need to make changes? What do I need to change right now to make sure that I can channel a little more fun, a little more happiness, a little more adventure? Because, again, today is a perfect opportunity to see where joy, where expansion of abundance and success and beauty can be experienced into our lives. And so when we tackle things from a lighthearted perspective, we have more understanding of how we can really feel, right? If we choose. So if things are heavier, we're like, I don't want to get back to that, then just be aware of it and know that can be changed. What do I need to change to get back to more of a lighthearted perspective? And then implement that, right? So that's Thursday. Thursday vibration. I like it. So Friday, Venus, Freya, Aphrodite. We have love, friendship, fertility, passion. April 10th, 2020. The moon enters Sagittarius at 1:35 p.m. Pacific, 4:35 p.m. Eastern. Mercury, hey communicator, enters Aries at 9:48 p.m. Pacific. So that's Friday. So it is fucking Friday, y'all. Party it up. Have fun. Celebrate. What are you going to do today? What kind of adventure are you going to have this Friday? What fun will you invite? So the moon enters Sagittarius, right? This means it is a good day to simply focus on ourselves and not be bothered by what anyone else is saying or doing. It can invite us to educate ourselves on something we enjoy, play outside, and be a little extra. Be extravagant, be fun, be adventurous. So again, this is a great day to really just be unbothered. Don't focus on what anyone else is doing. Focus on yourself. Focus on what you enjoy. Be happy. Show that vibration to yourself, and learn something that is exciting to you. Learn something. Do something new. Like if you can, and go outside, garden. Communicate with the birds out there, and then Mercury enters Aries at 9:48 p.m. Pacific. So towards the evening, we may notice that communication can get a little heated, and that things we normally are able to keep to ourselves, we may blurt out. Because Aries. Oh my God, why did that pop into my head? That damn Miley Cyrus song. Aries comes in like a wrecking ball. Oh my God, that's embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed right now. Whatever, it's okay. It can invite us to, whoops, it might allow us to blurt things out. So pay attention to how you communicate as we transition from the 10th to the 11th. So the end of the 10th and the 11th, so Mercury entering Aries, pay attention initially how you're communicating, even longer than that, but just start to pay attention to how you express yourself. Is your filter gone? Because you might need to put it back on. Just depending. It just depends on how you want to experience your life. But sometimes with this energy, you might want to hold back when necessary. Again, this is where proper discernment comes in. You want to hold back when necessary, or take full advantage of the fiery nature of your ability to communicate with this energy. So sometimes you need to speak up and be assertive and express what you need to be expressing. So another exciting energy that Mercury will offer us is that we can have passionate discussions with people who matter to us. So look to share some great conversations today and allow for your passion to show. Channel that good feeling into how you express yourself. This is a great day to focus on finalizing energies and making decisions that you have been sitting with for a while. So take everything you've encountered this week, okay, and really be inspired to make some changes that are for your highest and best. Messages for others may come through today. So it might be a psychically charged day, so messages may come through today for other people, right? Make sure to ask people again. So messages for other people may come through today. So if you feel inspired to reach out to them, please do. But before you offer the advice that you have or message that you may have, please ask if you can share it. So what I'm trying to say is psychically charged, something might pop up like, oh, I have a message for someone. I have something to say to someone. But before you share that message with them, make sure you ask them, hey, do I have your permission? I have something that came to me and I want to share it with you. Can I share? Because again, not everyone wants to receive that. Not everyone's ready to receive that. And we don't need to offer, unsolicited advice, right? And that's kind of important today. So make sure that you have their permission to share that if that's what's coming up. So as we prepare to wind down, know that old programming may come up for us to remind us that we are still human. Consider this a sign that growth has been initiated, and don't let the fear take you down. Do you notice the patterns this week? So sorry, there's really cool energy going on Friday. It's about connecting with friends, communicating about things that are important to you, fun stuff, passionate stuff. So what are you passionate about right now? Talk about it, express it, share that with someone or people, share that with a group. Have discussions, come join the Deviant Life group and, have witchy discussions and let's talk about things. And that's fun, but also this is a great day to make sure that you finalize things and make necessary decisions. So the energy Friday, it's fun, but it's also really fun to finally put things into motion. So the energy being provided today is also about, the things that you are wanting to manifest, the things that you want to implement, now is a really good time to start initiating that and start, finalizing certain things so you can let one chapter go and start a new chapter, right? So that's kind of what's going on as well in this for Friday. And remember that, again, it can be a psychically charged day, so messages will come up. And if that happens, make sure to have the permission of whoever you want to share that message with before you share it. And again, because again, there's a lot of transformational energy happening this week, that when we have these things go through us, it's new energy being entered, and then it does unearth things. So we have this consistent flow of energy, and when things are consistent, it's like water that is being put down a drain, right? And you have the drain that's clogged, you have water or Drano, whatever. You put that shit down the drain, and it like unclogs, right? And all the debris is going. So that's kind of like what's going on with this week, with all this energy moving through us, all of this energy flowing, and we're connected. And so all of these things that are old programmings that were held into us, they're being unclogged, they're being moved throughout, our body so they can be released. And so that's what's coming up, as the end of the day happens on Friday. This old programming might, unearth. And this, again, just trust the process. It's a sign of growth. It's a sign that, hey, we're making progress, and don't let the fear of it, take you down. Just realize, like, okay, I am scared, cool. I am scared. I allow that to be there, but I also know that it's because I am making better choices for myself. I'm doing things that I love, and I'm going to trust that energy more, and I'm going to let go of the old, right? So that's Friday. Friday is going to be fun, and reach out, do something fun with people, right? Obviously, not together, because we are, again, what are we doing? We are in quarantine, self-quarantine. Stay the fuck away. Do it online. Okay, so here is Saturday. Sorry, y'all. I've been talking so much, and I'm like fumbling all this stuff. But Saturday is obviously ruled by Saturn. We have karmic energy, we have banishing, protection, we have wisdom. April 11th, 2020. Yeah, I need to get off this thing. So Saturday, April 11th, 2020. Surround yourself with anything and everything that makes you feel amazing, beautiful, and empowered. Today is a great day to give in to a little excess and celebrate all that you are. Channel the very seductive energy of the day into something fun and productive for yourself. There is this sort of fun, anxious energy available, so use it to dance and play. Embrace this good feeling energy as you focus on what you need to do for your life right now. So what do you want to manifest? What does your life look like the next few months? What do you want it to look like? Start writing a plan up and look at it with the lens of success and happiness, wisdom, and enjoy that. But let this be an outline for you, but do not see it as a final expression. So what you want to do is just, really channel the seductive energy that's going on today. Have fun. Surround yourself with things that are beautiful. Like celebrate and enjoy, and start to think about how you want to experience life, right? Start to think about the things that you no longer want to receive and experience, the things that you want to banish and let go of, and then think about the things you want to bring in. Think about the life you want for yourself. Focus on that. Write things out. Make a plan. And it's a rough draft, y'all. It's a rough draft, so it's not something that's final. Don't look at it like I have to have this done today. Life is it's not ever set in stone. We simply work with what we have. And so right now, just work with what you have. What do you want to experience? What do you want to bring into life right now? And so today is a day of play and enjoyment, not for too serious of action, but inviting a redesign of reality as you see it now. So with Saturday energy, it's about having fun. It's about, again, it's just think about your reality as like, drag, click and drag and drop, or whatever you call it. Just, you can design it however you want. You got the computer, your life is a computer. Drag all this shit that you want in. take all the shit you don't want out. Just see things, coming in that way and have fun with it. What are you going to design? What are you going to create? So and have fun with it, and know that you can always come back and edit. You can come back and readjust. It's just something fun to do. So channel that energy into something productive for yourself, and focus on, daydreaming or fantasizing about the life you desire and seek for yourselves, right? So Saturday is a great day to have fun and focus in on what you want to implement. Okay, so that's Saturday, y'all. I need to get a drink of water. But I hope you enjoyed. The weekly format. Sorry. I hope you enjoyed the weekly format. Let me know if you do. It's a lot of information at times. I enjoy sharing it with you. I hope I make sense. And if you have any questions, you're always more than welcome to ask your questions. If you have anything you'd like to say, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you can get these, updates whenever I release a video. And I would love for you to comment. Just comment, come back every day, listen, or come back at the night and say, hey, I use this energy for this, and thank you so much. Or even say, hey, this is a little confusing. Can you expand upon this? Whatever. But yet, let's talk. So comment on the video and let me know anything that you want to share. Okay. So again, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you soon. Blessed be.